Welcome my amazing people. If you are just coming across this channel for the first time, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because what we are about to talk about today is not a small gist. This one is deep. This one is emotional. And this one has left so many people asking the same question again and again, why are men like this? Guys, when this particular story broke, I won't lie to you, everywhere went silent for a few seconds. Then boom, the internet exploded. People were shocked, confused, angry, and even disappointed. Some people couldn't even talk. Others were just shaking their heads, saying, so all this while, this is what was going on. Let's talk about Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche. For a long time, these two names have been linked together, whether in movies, interviews, comment sections, or fan discussions. Some people shipped them hard. Some people were against it. Some people just watched quietly from the sidelines. But nobody, and I mean nobody, expected things to end up like this. The exposure didn't come like gossip. It didn't come like rumor. It didn't come like they said. It came with receipts in actions, timing, and reactions. And that is why it hurt more. Because when actions expose someone, there is no room for explanation. Let's rewind a bit. Maurice Sam has always been seen as the calm guy. The soft-spoken one. The one that minds his business and stays away from drama. Fans love that about him. Many people described him as mature, responsible, and different from the usual Nollywood men we hear stories about. Sonia Uche, on the other hand, has always been known as a quiet but strong woman. She doesn't talk too much. She doesn't drag people online. She keeps her emotions private and her dignity intact. So when rumors of issues started flying, a lot of people didn't take it seriously. They felt it was just fans overanalyzing things. Some even blamed Sonia, saying maybe she was expecting too much, maybe she misunderstood things, maybe she was too emotional. But my people, as time went on, cracks started to show. You see, there is a difference between privacy and secrecy. There is a difference between calmness and emotional distance. There is a difference between being respectful and being avoidant. These are things many people are now beginning to understand, especially after what has been exposed. What shocked fans the most was not just what Maurice did, but how long it seemed to have been happening. It was like realizing that the signs were always there, but people chose to ignore them because they wanted a certain narrative to be true. One thing women watching this gist immediately connected with was the pattern. The pattern of mixed signals. The pattern of being close but not committed. The pattern of emotional availability today and emotional withdrawal tomorrow. The pattern of enjoying someone's presence, loyalty, and support without fully choosing them. And that is where Sonia's shock came in. People close to the situation revealed that Sonia was not shocked because she didn't suspect anything. She was shocked because the truth was deeper than she imagined. Sometimes you feel something is off, but you don't expect the full weight of it. You don't expect that someone you trusted could allow things to go that far. Imagine giving someone grace again and again. Imagine choosing peace over confrontation. Imagine protecting someone's image even when you are hurting. Then one day, the truth comes out, not from your mouth, but from their actions, and the whole world sees it. That kind of shock breaks something inside you. That was the moment Sonia realized that what she thought was misunderstanding was actually clarity delayed. The exposure showed that Maurice had been keeping options open while enjoying emotional comfort. And let's be honest, my people, this is where many men get it wrong. You cannot claim confusion while benefiting from someone's loyalty. You cannot say you are unsure while acting sure enough to keep the person close. This is why many women online started saying, this is exactly what happened to me. Because it is a familiar story. Men sometimes like the safety of a woman without the responsibility of fully choosing her. They like the peace she brings, the support she offers, the understanding she gives, but they still want the freedom to explore, to delay decisions, to avoid commitment. And when the woman finally reacts or steps back, she is painted as emotional, impatient, or dramatic. That is the painful part. Sonia, from all indications, did not rush Maurice. She did not drag him online. She did not embarrass him. She simply trusted that actions would eventually match words. But instead, actions exposed a different truth. When the exposure finally happened, fans noticed something very important. Sonia didn't come out to shout. She didn't post long essays. She didn't grant interviews. Her reaction was silence, distance, and withdrawal. And sometimes, that is the loudest response of all. A woman who is done does not explain. She detaches. People who understand women knew immediately that something had broken beyond repair. Because when a woman goes quiet after discovering the truth, it means she has accepted reality. And acceptance is more dangerous than anger. Now, let's talk about why this particular gist angered so many people. It wasn't just about Maurice and Sonia. It was about the bigger picture. It was about how many women have been in similar situations. Loving deeply. Hoping patiently. Excusing behavior. Protecting someone's reputation. Only to later realize they were never fully chosen. That is why the question, why are men like this, kept trending. The truth is, not all men are like this. But many men are comfortable with emotional benefits without emotional accountability. They enjoy being loved without loving responsibly. And society sometimes enables this. We excuse men by saying he's not ready, while ignoring the woman wasting her time waiting. We praise men for being calm while ignoring the emotional confusion they cause. We tell women to be patient without asking men to be honest. In this case, honesty came late. And late honesty still hurts. Maurice, whether intentionally or unintentionally, allowed Sonia to stay in a space that was not fully secure. And that is unfair. If you are unsure, say it clearly. If you are not ready, create distance. Don't keep someone close while you figure yourself out. That is what broke people's hearts. Sonia's shock was not about betrayal alone. It was about realizing that she had been emotionally present in a space where emotional commitment was missing. And that realization can shake anyone. As fans processed everything, opinions were divided. Some people still tried to defend Maurice, saying he didn't promise marriage, he didn't force her to stay, he has the right to choose. And yes, that is true. Everyone has the right to choose. But choice comes with responsibility. If someone is emotionally invested, you owe them clarity. You owe them honesty. You owe them respect. The lesson here is not to attack Maurice or pity Sonia. The lesson is deeper. It is about emotional boundaries. It is about self-worth. It is about not staying in situations that drain you while giving you hope without direction. Many women watching this gist said they saw themselves in Sonia. The silence. The patience. The grace. And finally, the shock. But the good thing is this, shock leads to awakening. Sonia, from all indications, is choosing herself now. And that is powerful. A woman who chooses herself after disappointment becomes stronger, wiser, and more guarded. She doesn't need revenge. She doesn't need validation. She just moves on. And for Maurice, this is also a moment of reflection. Because actions expose character. And once people see you differently, it takes time to rebuild trust. In the end, this gist is not about hate. It is about truth. It is about learning. It is about emotional responsibility. If you are a man watching this, learn to be honest with your intentions. If you are unsure, don't keep someone emotionally trapped. If you are not ready, step back. If you are a woman watching this, don't ignore your instincts. Don't excuse confusion. Don't mistake silence for peace. And don't wait endlessly for clarity that may never come. Love should not leave you shocked. Love should not leave you confused. Love should bring peace, security, and clarity. This situation between Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche is painful, yes. But it is also a lesson. A lesson many needed to see. Now my people, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this exposure? Do you think Sonia ignored the signs for too long? Do you think Maurice should have been clearer from the beginning? Or do you think this is just another example of emotional mismatch? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's talk respectfully. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next hot gist.